Oh, and speaking of the FBI, apparently an FBI whistleblower told Senator Ron Johnson that the FBI refused to investigate the laptop story, with one boss telling their agents, "You will not look at the Hunter Biden laptop." Why would they purposely not investigate it? The FBI said they didn't want an investigation to change the outcome of the 2020 election. I appreciate their integrity because it would hurt our democracy if truth and reality influenced how people voted.
Because of the Hunter Biden laptop story, the New York Post.
Yeah, we have that too.
Yeah, so you guys censored that as well?
So we took a different path than Twitter. Basically the background here is the FBI, I think, basically came to us.
Facebook co-founder Mark Zuckerberg claims the FBI told his company to censor the Hunter Biden laptop story ahead of the 2020 election. In an interview with Joe Rogan, Zuckerberg said the FBI told his team that Hunter Biden's story is, quote, Russian propaganda. That claim has since been proven false, and Biden's laptop and their content were proven to be factual. Zuckerberg says the FBI made a general request for Facebook to restrict access to revelations about Hunter Biden.
Just so you know, you should be on high alert. We thought that there was a lot of Russian propaganda in the 2016 election. We have it on notice that basically there's about to be some kind of dump of that's similar to that. So just be vigilant.
Now, this comes after FBI whistleblowers told Senator Ron Johnson that the Bureau believed revelations about Hunter Biden would change outcomes of the 2020 election.
Let's take a look at Facebook's most updated COVID-19 vaccine policy. The real kicker is right here in the policy where Facebook says it would remove any content that, quote, claims the COVID-19 vaccine changes people's DNA. Well, we just got a new leaked tape from Zuckerberg himself, the CEO of Facebook, basically violating his own code of conduct. He would be censored on the platform today for what he said.
I share some caution on this because we just don't know the long-term side effects of basically modifying people's DNA and RNA.
So when Zuckerberg said, quote, basically, the vaccine is modifying people's DNA, it seems pretty clear modifying is synonymous with changing. Again, Zuckerberg would be banned from Facebook for saying that.
Meta Platforms CEO and Facebook founder Mark Zuckerberg admitted on Monday that the Biden administration repeatedly pressured his team for months in 2021 to censor content related to COVID-19, including content from ordinary Americans. Zuckerberg responded to questions from the House Judiciary Committee explaining the moderation of online content on social media platforms, including addressing reports that the Biden administration tried to censor multiple social media companies. In a letter to the committee, he stated, "There's a lot of talk right now about how the US government interacts with companies like Meta, and I want to be clear about our position. Our platforms are for everyone. We're about promoting speech and helping people connect in a safe and secure way." Zuckerberg explained that the Biden administration pressured his team for months in 2021 to censor certain COVID-19 content, including humor and satire, and expressed a lot of frustration with his team when they didn't agree with what was being asked of them. Zuckerberg admitted that the company made the ultimate decision on what to remove and when to do it, stating that he owns up to the censorship, including on matters related to the COVID-19 global health emergency and pandemic. Zuckerberg stated, "I believe the government pressure was wrong, and I regret that we were not more outspoken about it. I also think we made some choices that, with the benefit of hindsight and new information, we wouldn't make today." The Facebook founder also admitted that Facebook demoted the Hunter Biden laptop story because it was warned by the FBI about a potential Russian disinformation operation regarding Burisma and the Biden family leading into the 2020 election. Zuckerberg stated, "It's been made clear that the reporting was not Russian disinformation, and in retrospect, we should not have demoted the story." Zuckerberg said he has since changed the company's policies to not immediately demote a U.S. story while waiting for fact-checkers to confirm the authenticity of the report. The House Judiciary Committee lauded the admission in a post to X, claiming that it was a big win for free speech. "I would not be surprised if this story is suppressed by the mainstream media. Right now, The Biden-Harris administration is being heavily protected by the media, and this story paints the actions of this administration as completely inexcusable and possibly even criminal. It's important for the American voters to know this information so that they can make more of an educated decision when voting in this presidential election. Information was suppressed during the COVID pandemic, and now it's time for the American people to have a clear understanding of what type of candidate they are voting for. The question that this story reveals now is what other information has been suppressed by other social media platforms and mainstream media outlets that would have a major impact on the American voters' decision. Time will tell what more information will be revealed that was previously suppressed, and if Zuckerberg or the Biden-Harris administration will face any legal consequences for the information they suppressed.